has Cena's heel turn been that good? Look, personally for me,
I don't think so.
I think we're seeing this forced side of Cena that just doesn't add up. Now again, 2012 was when he was getting that heated, fans booing and everything was turning against him. The fans didn't like him, they were thinking he was being overpushed. Super Cena didn't like him. At that moment, that was the right time to turn him heel. Now I understand Cena in an interview said he didn't want to stop all these Make-A-Wish foundations, he didn't want to stop being the good person, in which is why they scrapped that heel turn.
That was the conversation that was eventually had where it's like, okay, it's a bad idea. I'm like, hey, I know this is gonna sting, but I'm not gonna sell another t-shirt. I'm gonna take all merchandise off the market. I'm not gonna put out anything new. I'm not gonna do any more appearances. I'm not gonna do any Make-A-Wishes. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm going to be a bad guy to make you a good guy, so you're a good guy, that's all.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, we're kind of in too deep.
Now what made him seem like it was the right decision to put him as a heel? We look at WrestleMania Night 1. He was associated with the fans, smiling with them, geeing them up for WrestleMania. He was doing everything that a heel should have been doing. Again, when he won the championship, meet and greets, taking photos with kids, taking photos with adults and fans and everything. Is that what a heel's supposed to do? Now I understand kayfabe doesn't exist anymore. Cena's gonna act heel on camera, but in real life he's gonna be the nice person, which makes sense not to pull that trigger and make him a heel, because we all know deep down everyone will continue to love Cena. We see on WrestleMania, we see on Monday Night Raws, there's still everyone cheering him, wanting him to be the best. Who doesn't love Cena? So the fact that they made him heel, I think has gone completely wrong. And especially to my point about him backstage, loving the fans, talking so highly about them, when in real life, not in real life, in the WWE, he's talking crap about him. So I think they forced it, it's not good, it's a bit confusing. The fact that he's now blaming them after all these years of him winning the championships, him winning the titles, he's blaming them, for a reason I'm not sure, but for a reason I'm still getting confused about. I think it was the wrong decision by Triple H to pull that trigger, again with the fact that kayfabe is destroyed, which is destroying this fact. If Cena managed to stay as a heel, behind the cameras, not really giving the fans what they want in regards to not taking photos with them, meet and greets, just keeping it on the low, not saying to be so disrespectful to them and rude to them, but don't take photos with them, don't hype them up for WrestleMania, don't do any of these things that make your storyline in the WWE, pointless. Now again, John Cena's face-to-face with Randy, we got heel John Cena, face Randy in a universe that we never thought was possible, facing off.
Oh my God. RKO out of nowhere!
Now again, I understand that this makes his heel turn in a way sort of good. We're getting John Cena and Randy Orton rivalry back for the WWE Championship. So yes, I guess there's pros and cons for his heel turn, but I think the right decision was to put Cody into that conversation, turn him heel, let Cena take the belt off him as the babyface, which would have made his WrestleMania moment even greater, celebrating with the fans, recreating that iconic celebration with the fans in WrestleMania 21 when he first was crowned WWE champion. So I think with him being face, I think the WWE could have done so much more, and it would have been even greater. Like when John Cena won the WWE title, yes, I was happy, but it didn't feel like he won it. He was just arrogant and didn't celebrate. It was understandably why he didn't, because of course it's a heel. But just imagine Cena face, celebrating with fans, smiling, and just enjoying the moment. So I think that really ruined that moment of Cena winning the 17-time champion, which again is, I blame Triple H for pulling that trigger and making him heel. And I understand all these fans, we never got heel Cena. This is the right moment to turn him heel. But personally for me, I don't think so. It's your retirement tour. Why become heel for a reason? There's no need to turn heel. Stay face. Enjoy this ride with all the fans, sticking by them, and you can face CM Punk, you can face Randy Orton while being face. So look, that's just my opinion. I think this heel turn hasn't been the best. The storylines have been a bit confusing. John Cena rarely showed up to WrestleMania. The Rock didn't show up, which makes his heel turn even more pointless because Cena sold his soul to The Rock. The Rock is the main reason why Cena turned bad, wanting to win that championship. So yeah, I think it's everywhere, but Cena's WWE champion. We should all be happy. But yes, I think it would have been better if he was a face still.